Hey ladies, what's going on? I'm back for just a little bit, not for a long time. So how about Olivia's been lying about her due date? Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do this, okay? So Olivia's been lying about who the father of her child is that she's pregnant with, because she's most definitely pregnant. Now, on October 10th, 2025, that's the day that Joey arrived. Remember, Stella was there before he got there. She left, remember? So on October 10th, 2025, Olivia was with Joey in her brand new vehicle that she's still driving today. Joey was there for a while. Joey was all the way up. He was there, I think, all the way up until like around 20 something. Now, if Homegirl is 22 weeks, y'all can do the math. If she's 22 weeks, even if she's measuring at 24, that still goes right back to Mr. Joey, because Mr. Joey was definitely there. I have the videos to prove it the whole time that he was there. Not to mention, around that time, remember Olivia made a statement about her meeting up with her being somewhere where Gerard was at, right? And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because this is Olivia's sadistic ass mind, and she might want to use this as a storyline. Who knows? Because all of a sudden she's wanted to keep this baby. You see how she's done got a sparkle in her eye all of a sudden? That's because she knows that that baby is Joey and not Gamer Base. So this is a plot twist here. Check it. This is a plot twist here. Gamer Bay was nowhere around Olivia while she got pregnant at all. Olivia came on her and said that. Remember when Olivia said that Gerard had his hands down her pants? Remember? And she said that he was trying to do something to her and nothing happened. Remember? Around that time, Joy was around. Remember, everybody was asking her if she and Gerard will allow that man to keep her kids because his kids was there too, I believe, while they met up and all of this stuff happened. Remember when she supposedly went on the store run? Like, I have all of these videos. These videos are back to back in rotation. Olivia knows exactly who her baby daddy is, and that's why she called Joey and told him that he was the daddy, because he most definitely is the daddy of that baby. I told y'all that Joey was the daddy. I told y'all that a long time ago, that Joey was definitely the daddy. He's definitely the father of that baby. He is. He most definitely is. That's why she has a change of heart, because see, she didn't know whose baby that baby was. That's why she was dogging that baby the way that she was dogging it. I can also take y'all back to where she was drinking and smoking while she was pregnant too. See, Olivia was lying about her due date. Olivia is not due in August at all. Olivia is due towards the end of July. I'm talking about in the 20s. Ain't that right, Olivia? If you are here, I know you're here. Olivia's due around July 20, what, 3rd, Olivia? Around that time somewhere? Is that when you do? Olivia, you got that baby was conceived around what, October, what, 20 something? What, 23rd? Y'all do the math, is what I'm saying here. I believe Olivia's baby is due on July 23rd, around that area. Ain't that right? I believe so. He most definitely was there driving that vehicle on October 10th, 2025. He was definitely there, and he was all the way up until, like I said, until the 20s in October. Around that time, she made a statement that, like I told y'all, her and Gerard, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because Olivia's sick. She might try to use this and try to come around some type of way and say that she's sick. She might try to say that this might be Gerard's baby or Joey's baby. Mm. You can't make this shit up, boy. I can't be on here all night talking about this shit. I gotta stay for tomorrow so I can show y'all these videos that I got these videos for y'all, boy. When I tell y'all this shit right here is crazy. That she got pregnant by who, Sinful? I think I'm gonna have to disagree with you because if you go back, Joy was only there for like a week. And if it's true that she's 22 weeks and there 3 days as of today, that means that she got pregnant the last week of October. Joy was definitely there. I have the videos to prove it. He was definitely there. He was definitely there. He was there trying to get a job around October 17th while those kids was there. He was definitely there towards the end of he was definitely there, Sinful. Oh, yes, he was. He was definitely there around the end of October. Yes, he was. He was there looking for a job. And as a matter of fact, I have a video on October 17th, Sinful, while he was there. And Robin, Christian, and Ryan was there. And she told them, "Oh, I think he got the job and he's on his way home right now." That was on October 17th. He was definitely there towards the end of October. Yes, he was. Mhm. Oh, yes, he was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have the videos. I have the videos. I have the videos that he was definitely there towards the end of October. He came around October 10th. He was definitely there towards the end of October. He was. See, Olivia didn't get pregnant at the end of October. Olivia got pregnant on October 10th. That's when Olivia got pregnant. Okay? Olivia got pregnant around October 10th. That's when Olivia got pregnant. When Joey arrived is when she got pregnant. He was definitely there. And he was there on October 17th. He was there then too. Now, if you want me to take you back down memory lane, because you know I'm the queen of that, I most definitely can. But you know, we can always agree to disagree. But I definitely have the videos in my possession. You say he wasn't where, at what end of what? He definitely was there. And it's definitely Joey's baby. So we're going to agree to disagree. I'm going to say that it's Joey's baby. You could say that it's Gamer Bay's baby, but I say it's Joey's baby. Because all of a sudden she has this change of heart that she didn't have before. Not only to mention it's the replacement baby of the second girl that could either be for Ryan or Robin. And now she got her boy. And now she's done. She's going to go get her tubes tied, so she say. How sway. Now that she's done fine, now she's finding out that she's gonna have another girl, right? What's up? What's up, Mama Boo? Yeah, I'm back. Now she's finding out that she's gonna have another girl. Now all of a sudden she says she wants to keep it. He came before Joey. He was not there after Joey. He was there. Yeah, he came after Joey, like after she went to jail a little bit before she went to jail. But Gamer Babe was there before. He was there before Joey came. He came right after Joey. After Gamer Bay left, Joey came in. Yes. Gamer Bay was definitely there first. And then Joey came. No, Gamer Bay was there. Then it was Joey. Gamer Bay was there in September. He was there in okay, he was there in September. Joey got there in October. It was like a back-to-back situation. Okay, well, nevertheless, like I said, Joey is the baby dad. That's just my story, and I'ma stick to it. We don't have to go back and forth as to who is or who isn't. I said who I said who is. It's Joey. So Joey is the baby dad. And regardless whether he was there at the end, in the middle, and at the beginning, my stance is Joey's baby. Period. I mean, it's not gonna change. So Joey is the baby's dad. That's who the baby's daddy is. Period. It's not Gamer Bay. That's why she was so adamant with calling Joey, telling him that he was the baby's dad, because it was. When she got what she experienced from him, she did not like it, just like she don't like for no dude to reject her or make her feel some type of way. So therefore, she put it on Gamer Bay and said it was Gamer Bay's baby instead of Joey. Not to mention, she wanted to make it seem like he was violent so she can alienate him from the child that she know that she's pregnant with. That's why she did what she did. That's why she went so far and took it so far as what she did, is because she knew for a fact whose baby it was, that it was his baby. That's why she called and told him that it was his baby, because she knew it was his baby, just like she's been knowing this whole time that baby was a girl. She ain't just found out. She been knowing. And then she tried to switch up the dates as to when her due date is, in which, when whatever was conceived or whatever the case may be. I'm just like, you know what? So when are you gonna tell Gamer Bay that he's not the daddy? Because he's not. When are you gonna stop playing these games with these men? Because you said you knew. That's why she said, oh, 24. They say that I'm measuring at 24 weeks, but that couldn't be right. So if she's in her 24 weeks, that means she's going off into a 25th week, right? Simple. I mean, yeah, right. If she's measuring at 24 weeks, because she's not 22 weeks, she's 24 weeks, really. That's why her ass is measuring at 24 weeks pregnant. Nevertheless, it doesn't matter what, like I said, it doesn't matter what weeks or what days. He's the baby daddy, period. The change of heart came from the fact that she seen that, okay, those dates. That's why she was surprised when they told her the baby was measuring at 24 weeks. Now, baby can't measure at 24 weeks while being 22 weeks for still and yet. I said what I said, and I stand on it. I'm not going to argue with nobody about 25, 35, 45 weeks. I'm not going to do it. I see the videos as to who was present and who was there, and it damn sure wasn't Gamer Bay. It was damn sure him. It was Joey. Joey, 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 Joey. That's why she called Joey. And that's why she did what she did to Joey. And that's why she's saying that baby's gonna have John. I don't know why she think just because she gives her baby the last name and that means that the can't exercise their rights because they're Johnsons. So she believes in her mind, if you're not married to the father, that he shouldn't have, the kid shouldn't have the father's name. Well, if you're not married to the father, maybe you shouldn't be fucking him. Now, I mean, if you're not married to the father, then maybe you shouldn't be fucking him. How about that? So then you won't have to worry about you having just put your last name on there. Exactly, Ebony. A DNA test. Okay, so if people want to say that it's Gamer baby, let's say I'm gonna say it's Joey's baby too. They weren't around the same time that Joey was there, but he was present around October 10th through October 17th, or let's see. Let's just check it, honey, because I mean I hate for people to tell me something when I already clearly see what it is. I mean, we have to see come July 20 something when that baby is born, because that baby is definitely not coming off in no damn August. Olivia said, oh, I thought I was 20 weeks this whole time, but I'm actually 22 weeks, you guys. And then they told me that I'm measuring at 24 weeks. And I told them that's a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far because it's where when Joey arrived, when Joey was driving that truck. That's how far back that shit goes back. All you got to do is count 22 weeks back, 24 weeks back, and his ass was around that time. He was there. There was no Gamer Bay there. That was him that was there. That's why she had a change of heart as to, oh, I'm going to keep the baby. Oh, I think I'm going to keep the baby. And then you listen to how she's over there talking. Did y'all not hear how she was over there speaking? She's over there speaking like the only kids that are receiving a new sibling is Kalani and AJ, not her other kids. She said Kalani is gonna love having a baby sister. I think Kalani deserves to have a baby sister. So what about Robin? What about Ryan? What about Christian? Because she wasn't even speaking of them. She wasn't even talking about them like they wouldn't even exist. She said, "Oh, I think that AJ and Kalani would be happy to have a new baby sister." And she didn't mention shit about those other kids. And people kept saying stuff in the comments to make her remember, like, bitch, why you ain't saying nothing about those other kids? She just kept saying, Kalani is going to be happy to have a baby sister. And I'm like, what about your other kids? Because you don't even talk about them or speak of them. And then when people speak of them, it's like you like gotta sigh some shit. Like you got this heavy sigh when they speak of those kids that are yours, that belong to you, that you have seemed to forgot about. Because the way I heard her sit up there talking about those kids, as if like those kids that she had was the only kids, the ones that she got with her is the only ones that she got. How about all your kids that you got with you are half siblings? They're not full siblings at all. They got their own daddy. Oh, hold on. I take that back. The last two don't. Kudos to you. And I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on it all the way up until July. Because that's when that baby's coming. I'm gonna stand all the way up on it, and when that baby come in July, because that's when that baby is coming. I'm standing on what I feel, and how I feel about this situation is definitely Joey's baby. That's how come homegirl never really went to go see what the dates was or when this time was and when this was, because she already knew what it was and been knowing this whole time. That's why she's easy to play Gamer Bay off to the left, because he ain't no father to that baby and she know he's not. But a DNA test is definitely warranted. Why not? I mean, because if you sleeping around and you got this man coming through the front door while the other man coming through the back door, who is to say who's the baby daddy, who's not the baby? But I'm gonna say Joey is the baby daddy. I've been saying Joey is the baby daddy since she said she was pregnant. She the one brought up this Gamer Bay shit when she got mad at the fact that she got rejected by. She got pissed at the fact that Joey's baby mama came on here, showed up on her ass, and then he did with her. She didn't dig that shit. So therefore, she had to flip the script just like she do any other nigga that she messing with. And she said, guess what? I'ma say that it's his baby. And cause I mean, she could say whoever baby she want to say it is. We won't know whose baby it is until the baby is born, right? They won't know whose baby it is until they get a DNA test. But she sure was talking as if like she only had two kids and one on the way. And she said, all of my kids' names have last names. All of my kids except two have the last name Johnson. And I wish I would have never gave Robin that last name. And that's a long story to tell because he wasn't shit. So she's advising women to not put the father's names on birth certificates if they're not married, but she's not advising women to not fuck them if they're not married. So she won't get pregnant. I have to worry about that. What sense does that make, to lay on your back and then say, oh, you don't think that they're good enough to be on a birth certificate, but you think they're good enough to pump and dump in you to get you pregnant? And then she says that men that go seek help through the courts because the bitter baby mamas don't want to co-parent. She said that they're bitches if they go to court to seek help to see to it that they see their kids. And she said that Gerard is the only bitch baby daddy that she has because he decided to go to the courts to see to it he's able to have a relationship with his children. And that Joey and that Zolo wouldn't do anything like that because they're not bitches. So you mean to tell me even if you alienating them personally, intentionally, and you saying things about them that you shouldn't be saying about, that you don't think they'll take your ass to court because you feel like they can't take you to court? Or did you have a change of heart when people telling you that, oh boy, can challenge you and take you to court if that's what he wanted to do? Let's just say if Gamer Bay was the daddy. Huh? They said he looks like a man that would take you to court. I don't know what none of these niggas look like, and I don't give a fuck enough to know what they look like, because what does that matter? It doesn't matter to me what they look like. What does that do for me? Nothing. All I know is that they randoms, strangers. It don't make no sense. Who is Tay Tay? Who you talking about, Rose? Joey left before Robin's birthday party. When is Robin's birthday? Joey probably never sent a gift to Kyle on her birthday. Hell no, he just met Kalani. He had just met her. What was he gonna give her? He's a complete total stranger. All he came down there was to see his brother. Remember, that's where he was ripping and running, and then he would come there like, afterwards. He was ripping and running with his folks. And then he would come back home. So he would come to her house. You said, I'm sad to say, I hope that she do. She said she's not giving that baby up for adoption. She said she's keeping it. She said that she's not giving that baby up. She's going to keep that baby. I understand why Liv doesn't want the fathers around and asks for no support and only has her name on the birth certificate in Texas. Texas, a child can be adopted without parental consent. Oh, really? Hmm. But why would you understand her not wanting the fathers to be around? Why wouldn't you want the fathers to be around her children, around their children if they wanted to be? And why wouldn't you feel like she needs to ask for support for the children that they helped create? Oh, well, sinful. I don't care what she said. I still say it's Joey's baby. I don't care what she's talking about. She's going to keep the baby because it's a girl, exactly, because it replaces one of the other kids that she already got. The divorce court judge ordered Liv to pay due to the fact that she was double dipping and getting from Texas to Florida. You talking about that child support? She knows exactly who she laid down with and who she got pregnant for. And I said that it's not Gamer Bay. It's funny. You know what's funny to me? Let me just tell y'all something. You know what's funny to me? It's certain things that people would like to say that Olivia lies about, but when it fits certain narratives, and this is no shade to you, Sinful, I'm speaking to Jennifer. If you take it that way, then that's on you. But certain people choose to listen to certain things that fit certain narratives or whatever and believe what she says. So you're going to believe that she said that she slept with him on the 23rd and that's who she's pregnant for. And that Joey could not be a possible father for that baby, even though you know he was there around the time before the 23rd or before the 24th or before the 20th, you know that he was present. So if they said that she was 22 weeks and she measured at 24 weeks, so it could still be a possibility, even if you say that this Gamer Bay's baby, it could still be a possibility that it could be Joey's baby, right? Is that not right or is that not correct? Because if he was there around January 10th, and if she's measured around that, either 22 or 24 weeks around that time, when he could potentially be a father to that baby? Or could it only just be Gabriel Bay? I mean, enlighten me. I just want to know. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Would that make him a possible potential father? So would we be able to agree to disagree? You could say it's Gamer Bay and I could say that it's Joy because they both was there around the same time. And if the baby is measuring at 24 weeks and she said that she's 22 weeks, how we know she's not 24 weeks instead of 22? I'm just saying. Some people will believe what she say if she says certain things and go with it, and then they'll say that she's lying about other things. I don't understand it. So if she slept with him, that automatically just makes him the baby dad on that day because of that particular reason. I'm just asking questions. She should do a Krishan and name him Olivia Jr. She might need to because she definitely was smoking and drinking and doing all types of things while being with him, with that baby, with that little girl. that she's so happy about. I mean, I've never seen somebody that talked about sucking a baby out of them, or even sucking a baby out of them, or even getting rid of a child. Then all of a sudden, they just so happy to keep the baby because they found out it's a girl. And Kalani will be so happy to have a baby sister. It'll be like a baby doll to her. If the court involuntarily terminates the biological parent's right due to factors like abandonment, abuse, or neglect, this is Liv game plan all alone. This is why she was so sure she could give the baby up. Olivia's a trifling ass heifer, but she says she wants to keep the baby. Okay. She says that no man is going to take her to court and take her babies away from her. And she feels like they can't do it because they're all going to be Johnsons. Don't ever give them that right. She feels like if she gives a man the privilege of putting their names on their birth certificates, because she feels like that's how Gerard was able to snatch his kids. Bitch, if they're his kids, what the fuck are you talking about? Whether they have your name or your mama's last name, bitch, they're still his kids biologically. When was Shroom Bay around? When was Shroom Bay? Who was Shroom Bay? Oh Lord. She was doing some shrooms. Well, she did say she did some shrooms before. She sure did. I guess she just try Olivia. She'll try anything. Cause bitch, I won't. You ain't finna peer pressure me into a bitch ass thing, because people need to understand what works for somebody else. What may work in somebody else's body might explode in yours. Straight up. So somebody else may be able to snort a line, like Big Nose Jazz or some shit like that with that big ass nose. But a person like me, I might, my heart might just explode just off of one talk, bitch. I don't do anything that none of a sort. Hell no. Fuck that shit. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. This is sad. So Olivia over there playing games and stuff or whatever. Olivia was doing a lot around the time that she got pregnant. She really was. She was doing the extreme most. She really was. But on October 10th, her and that fool, Joey, was driving around in their truck or whatever, whatnot. Olivia's going to say whatever she needs to say to fit whatever narrative she wants to spin. And then after a while, she's going to come around and she's going to tell y'all exactly what I'm telling y'all now. I want y'all to think about what I'm telling y'all. I'm never going to try to sway somebody to believe something that I'm saying. I'm trying to convince somebody. I like the fact that people have their own minds and think what they think, but I still say that that's definitely Joey's baby. And I'm not changing it, because it's just so funny how, she seemed like a little off from that doctor's appointment, wasn't getting on there popping and talking no shit or whatever. And then she comes talking about how, oh, I think I'm just going to keep the baby. And, you know, and then the way that she was talking was just really making me feel some type of way. Because how you just write your other kids off like that, like you don't have them, and you making it seem like you on your third child and you ain't on your sixth one. Like she just totally excluded them. Like they don't even matter. Like not even mentioning the fact that they will be happy about the new baby coming. She was only mentioning AJ and Kalani. Like that's only going to be their sibling. That's going to be their that's going to be AJ's half sibling. How about that? I'm gonna say Kalani's full-blooded sibling. Yeah. How about that? Hmm. Yeah. That's sad. The young dude, the young dude she was drinking and popping mushrooms with around the same time, Gamer Bay and Joey. Damn. Yeah, Mahogany. I guess I miss Mushroom Bay. She have so many, honey. It's be hard to catch up. I only know about those Gamer and that Joey one, and then Dante. Ain't no telling what Olivia got going on over there. All I know, she also had the baby's stomach loose. That's sad. Yes, it really is sad. It's really sad. I mean, I'ma just say that, boy. I'ma just say that we gonna find out in July. Watch what I tell you. I'ma tell you. Watch in July. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Most definitely so, sinful. I follow you. I get exactly what you're talking about. Most definitely, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I'm still saying in the same sense that I don't give a shit what Olivia's talking about because it's still Joey's baby. I don't give a damn if Joey was if the Gamer Baby was there on the 23rd or not. Uh Joey was there on the 10th. He sure was. He was also there on the 17th. I need to go back and see what day he actually left. So basically, you're saying that the day that Joy left, Gamer Bay was there the same night. I mean, I'm not saying that that's impossible because we're talking about Olivia. Most definitely, that's possible for that to happen. Or was Joey left that night and then Gamer Bay came the next day? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out because sometimes they just round about your due date. That doesn't mean that your baby's going to be due on that day. That baby can come days before that day. Or they can be off on your due date and not have the correct due date, sometimes. It just depends. But I guarantee you, Olivia definitely is lying about that baby coming in August. That baby's not coming nowhere near in August. Oh, the baby's coming towards the end of July. I mean, like, no, towards the baby's coming at the early August. I said, oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna say that baby's gonna come in July. And I'm stand on it. Yeah. You don't think Joy's gonna do DNA? Well, if that baby come out looking like Kalani, then he ain't gonna have to do no DNA. Yeah, because I believe that Kalani looks like that man. Y'all don't think that Kalani looks like Joey? I think that Kalani looks like Joey. Just like I think that AJ looks like Zolo. I most definitely do. I even seen him when I seen him look a certain way in the live today. I said, look at him, he looks just like his daddy. I just know y'all heard SpongeBob playing. Like, we know Joey not okay. It's her due date in July. She said she's due in August. That's what she's telling people. She's due in August, sweetheart. She says she's due in the early August, like the 1st of August, around that part somewhere. You wonder what the doctor thought about her today? He probably thought she was a fool. He does look just like him to me. Yeah, he looks just like his daddy. I'm sorry if people don't think so. He looks just like his daddy. Just like I said, I think that, in my opinion, I think that Kalani looks like what's his name, Joey. It's funny how she won't talk about the three other kids. Listen, it was just making me feel some type of way, Adrian, because I just, you know, it really seems like she's like writing those kids out of her life, and that's not cool. Like they don't deserve that. They didn't do nothing to her. Like it's not their fault that they are over there with their dad. It's not their fault that this is the position that they ended in. That has nothing to do with them, and she shouldn't take her frustrations out on them. And she surely shouldn't be on her live on live or creating videos to make her kids jealous of their siblings because that's not cool either. Some parents do that to their kids. They turn their kids into they turn their kids against each other, and that's not cool at all. Probably having I'm gonna stop calling them the web kids and call them by their names. Making Robin, Ryan, and Christian feel some type of way about Kalani and AJ, because she's willing to do things for them that she's not willing to even do for the ones that she had first. And then, of course, they're old enough to go to her channel and watch you. Do y'all not think they watch her channel and see what she be doing and see the things that she be saying? If I'm gonna tell you like this, if I was a kid hurt and I heard my mama talk the way that she talked tonight, as if like I didn't exist, and making it seem like the only kids that she has is the ones she got with her, that would hurt my feelings. Like I wouldn't have cried to my daddy because like what I was just sitting there like I was just sitting there like um I was waiting for her to mention the other kids. She did not mention other kids at all. She just kept saying, "Oh, I just know that Kalani's gonna be happy to have a baby sister, and I know AJ's gonna be happy too. It's gonna be good for them." And she said for them, like just them. She didn't say it's gonna be good for all the kids, but all the kids is not happy about her having another baby because every time they see her, they meeting a new sibling. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine you not being able to be with your mama, but every time you see your mama got a new baby by a new man? I couldn't. I mean, that shit right there would make me feel some type of way. I would want no dealings with her ass. Cause it's like, am I nothing to you? Like, you don't care nothing about me, but you can keep having more kids, and every time you want, how does she want those kids to keep being happy for her being pregnant with more babies? Like, for real. Would you be happy that she keep getting, would you be happy as a child to keep going to your mama's house to keep meeting your new sibling every time you go over there? Every time you go over there, you gotta find out your mama's pregnant every 9 months or some shit. Man, that's not cool. It's not cool. Hey man, they not with her right now, Mia. Shit, cause where they at? Those kids is not over there with those kids are not over there with her. So I guess she opted out to go get them or something. Cause I was thinking that maybe that, she didn't have them last week. So I thought maybe she would have them this week. But no, she don't got those kids with her. It's almost like what done happened? It is what's done really taking place that she's done got out the slammer. Have they like, limited, restricted, or like what's up? Because she really don't think about those kids and she don't talk about those kids like they don't exist. Like that shit was heartbreaking to me hearing her speak the way she was talking tonight because it was almost like she only have just the two here and that one coming, and the other ones only exist when people in the comments was mentioning them, and she would just ad lib or and that would be it, or she would just say certain things but not really. That's not cool. She said that God will restore, so she got her three replacement kids. That yeah, her three replacement kids, right? And she thought that was funny to mention that and laugh about it. Bitch, that shit ain't funny. It's really not that you were willing to sit there and taunt your first three kids with these last ones because you feel complete now, huh? They still they you shouldn't be trying to, like I said, it's like a competitiveness type of situation. She's wanting to compete with Antonisha and Gerard with her first three children with the last three that she got. That's what this is. This is sad, man. This is some sad shit. Mm-mm-mm. Boy, 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 I already knew you was coming up in here trolling. Let me get you the fuck up out of here. We don't come in here spamming. I knew you was coming here to spam. That's why I blocked your ass, okay? So now that you done got your three little spams and dots in, I put your ass right on the block list. As soon as I seen you come through the door, I knew I was gonna block you. I knew it was gonna go down. I haven't even had to block nobody. You the first person I done blocked in a while now. Well, welcome to the block list. Yeah, don't come here spamming my shit with that bullshit. You glad that you didn't watch or hear that video today? Well, I'm just trying to figure out where does this excitement come from a child that she didn't want and she don't want. Like, what's up with that? A child that she was just really talking about, really getting rid of and giving it to somebody. Now all of a sudden she wants to claim the baby and name the baby and do it, and then she wants to do, oh, and Stella's gonna come and stay with her when the baby is born. She don't want nothing to do with whoever the daddy is whenever the baby is born. Like, what kind of shit is that? That's weird. So you gonna teach your daughters just to lay on their back, have babies, and don't have no daddies for their babies and shit? That's not nothing to teach your daughter. And that damn sure ain't nothing to teach your son either. That's just stupid. Like, what the hell? Like she really do think that makes sense. Like, how you gonna just be sitting up here talking about you don't feel like men are good enough, the men are good enough for their names to be on your kid's birth certificate, but you feel like they good enough to come in and out of you raw to get you pregnant with those kids? Man, that shit is you really can't make some shit up. That shit don't even make no damn sense. So he's good enough to come in you raw to get you pregnant with the baby, but he ain't good enough for his name to be on the birth certificate if it is his baby, because you feel like if his name is on the birth certificate that he can take the baby away from your sorry ass. No, he can still do that with your name still being the baby's last name. So just like Gerard, like Gerard did it. Because Robin's last name is Johnson. It's not Webb. That's prime example. So what makes you think that just because their names is not on the birth certificate that that man cannot exercise his rights and get his child if that's what he wants to do? Hey, Karen, because he most definitely can with your name being on the birth certificate. The fuck? All he got to do is go. He's want to do a DNA test or whatever the case may be. You can't just do that to no man if he wants to be a part of his child's life. And then she said if they go put themselves on child support, they're going to be paying back child support. So she don't care. You want to know why? Because she because I don't know. I mean, I just listen. This girl is crazy as shit. She said that if they go put themselves on child support, that they will be paying back child support to whom? Like, you can't make certain stuff up. But yeah, the way that she was talking about those kids as if like they wasn't even they're not her kids no more. And like I said, when people mention them, it's kind of like why y'all mentioning them? Like they're not here. And that's why she don't have no room for them. It's like she have resentment towards her own kids because on some real shit. Like, let's just be real here. She has how many kids, y'all? How much room do she have in that apartment? Now, if we see Olivia feeding her face out fast food, knowing how expensive that is every single day, and just doing all kind of extra other shit that she be doing, like she has the money to do whatever it is that she wants. She has the funds to do what she say she can't do. If she has money to do all of that, then how come what you say? Wasn't Robin questioned? Well, let her tell that the reason why Robin's last name is Johnson is because Gerard wasn't on shit. So she gave Robin. But I do remember somewhat of what you're saying, Summer. I do. I'm with you. I do recall something like that. I do recall because you know what? She really does look, but that doesn't matter because a child could look like whoever. A child could look more like the mother, or it could look like the mother and the father, or it could look like your mama or your grandma, or it could look like your sister or your brother or your cousin. Like your child could look like whoever you could relate it to. It don't have to always be you per se, and your child don't always have to look like their daddy exactly. They can look like you, be a split image of you or whatever the case may be, and still be that man's, it just depends. So what's up, Keisha? So Robin and Ryan was in question. Oh, really? I didn't know that Ryan was, but I thought that I'm gonna tell you, Rose, I always thought that myself, that Ryan looks totally different from them. hmm I always thought so myself that she looked different from them. Like she looks different from Christian and Robin. As a matter of fact, the only one that really looks like him is Christian. Wow. Well, that's just to me. The only one that looks like him is Christian, which is, his son. And then Robin looks just like Olivia. And then Raya, I don't know who she looks like. She don't look like nobody to me. She don't look like Olivia. She don't look like Stella. Who do she look like? She don't look like Gerard at all. So shit. I'm gonna say if anybody would be, but nevertheless, even if that is or whatever, it doesn't matter because that's his daughter. So, oh Lord. But yeah, we not, yeah. So that's his baby. So regardless whether it is, isn't, or whatever the case may be, or if they're, you know, I don't know, but she doesn't look like them to me. She does not look like none of them. She doesn't even look like Liv. She does not look like Liv. Oh, thank you. She does not look like Liv or Gerard or her siblings. She doesn't. That's just to me, she don't. And she doesn't look like Stella. So I don't know who she looks like. She has her own way of, I'm not gonna say unique way. I'm gonna say that she looks different from them. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. She looks different. And I don't know who she looks like. So when you see Kalani looks like Stella. To me, she looks just like her grandma. She most definitely looks just like her grandma. Olivia looks like Stella too, as she's Asian. She's looking just like her mama. Um, Kalani looks just like Stella. Robin looks just like Olivia. Christian looks just like Gerard. Um, AJ looks just like Zolo. Shit. And then Raya, I have nobody to compare her to. I just don't personally. Maybe she looks like somebody in Gerard's family, like a sister or something. I've never seen Danielle and the other sister. Maybe she looks like somebody along in the family. I don't know. But to me, she just looks different from them. And I've always thought that, but I'm not Dana. So therefore I'm not gonna try to say, but I observe and see if I can say shit. If that baby don't look like that baby, baby don't. Just like Greg and McKay don't look shit like no motherfucking Wood at all, period. A lot of those kids don't look shit like Wood. The only kids that look like Wood is the last ones that girl done had. Other than that, those other ones that she refused to show, like McIntyre, I don't see no motherfucking resemblance at all. Y'all need to don't be lying to these men about them being fathers to these kids. Men that really will do something to you for that type of shit. That's not no nice game to play. If you know that you been a whore, you was promiscuous around the time that you got pregnant, it's very important that you be honest about that shit and be a woman. Just like you want a man to be a man and man up to take care of his responsibilities, you should be a woman and woman up and just let it be known that you had a whole phase and you just need to, shit, the fuck, get it together. You missed this whole week? Girl, you ain't missed nothing. You really haven't, but oh, well, you might have missed that Olivia's having a girl, and I'm saying that I believe that it's Joey's baby, and a lot of people is believing that it's gamer-based baby. So we just gonna say that we're just gonna wait and see until July or August and just go from there. I enjoy everybody's input on this situation. I most definitely do. And I'm not gonna ever, like I said, try to convince somebody to go with what I say, because how I feel is gonna ever be how I feel. I'm not gonna ever let nobody sway me. And I don't ever want you to think I'm gonna try to sway you or even try to argue you down about how you feel. A lot of people do really do believe that it's gamer based, baby. Most definitely so. And Olivia's gonna say whatever she needs to say, like she's been doing. So I mean, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I have no problem with doing that if I'm wrong about Joey being the baby dad, but I feel strong that he is the baby dad, most definitely so. I feel like he is the father of that child that she's carrying. I don't believe that Gamer Bay is. I just don't. But if he is or whatever, shit, like I said, we'll talk about it. We'll visit it when that time comes. It's gonna be here like tomorrow. Yeah. So it won't be that long. It'll be here like in the next 5 minutes. We'll be back to talk about it. That's just how fast the days and these times is going by. So before you know it, that baby will be 1 years old. Okay. We're just gonna skip straight to one. Because time is going by that fucking fast. Yes. We're in April right now as we speak. And you ain't even know it. But yeah. Oh man. She need to get her mind right, dude. This little childish little games that she be playing at the age that she is really beyond me. Like at some point you have to grow up and woman up, and this is not no good look. Like it's not. So if you really gonna get your tubes tied, I encourage you to. I really do. If you don't do nothing, please do that. Get your motherfucking tubes tied. You do not need to have no more children. That is not something that, yeah, no. If you are married to a man and you have a baby, that child is automatically the baby's child. Believe the Texas law now. When Liv got her divorce, her first husband could have asked for the paternity test. You talking about for which child? Oh yeah, she was pregnant. Okay, well, yeah, you're right, because that's the same thing in Oklahoma City, honey. The father is presumed to be the husband is presumed to be the father of the child if the mother is married. Most definitely so, automatically legal father. Yeah. So that's y'all's law too? So is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Because she was pregnant when she was still married when she got pregnant with AJ. So technically, is he the so so if you do know, well, here in Oklahoma, if you do not if you do not acknowledge the fact that you're not the father of that child within 2 years, check it. You are going to be forever responsible for that child until that child dies. You understand me? So if you don't respond in 2 years to say that that child is not mine, guess who you're responsible for? You're responsible for kids that are not yours, okay? That's how it works. So in Oklahoma, if you are married and you get pregnant, this is a true thing, okay? It's real. It is. I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? In Oklahoma, if you are married, okay, and you have a baby while you're married, that baby is legal. That your husband is the children's legal father until your husband acknowledges he denies paternity and the biological father. Your husband has to deny the paternity, and the biological father has to acknowledge the paternity. Okay, that's how that works. If your husband does not deny the paternity within 2 years, right? If the what you call it, if the husband does not deny the paternity in 2 years of that child being born, he will forever be responsible for that child forever. Okay. And he also can be placed on child support for that child, regardless whether he be the biological father or not. He's the legal father. Hey, I think you should go do some mathematics, Simple, because I'm not going to be doing all that type of calculations and shit. You really hung up on it. But if you already said that we were going to agree to disagree, why you keep going back on the dates? I'm just asking a question because I'm just wondering. Like, for real. I mean, you calculating, going back this date, that date, and saying this and saying that is still not going to change the fact that I said that it's Joey's baby. And it's still not going to change the fact of anything that comes out of Olivia's mouth. I'm still going to say that it's Joey's baby. I'm still going to say it. Period. So October 10th, October 23rd, August, July, I still say that it's Joey's baby. Period. I'm still gonna stick to that. That's really straight facts. I'm really gonna stick to how I feel. So October 10th, 23rd, July, August, May, June, I don't give a shit. I still say it's Joey's baby. That's how I feel. So I mean, yeah. And I still say that it's a possible, you could say how you feel. It could be gamer based, and I say that it's Joey's, okay? All I know is Joey wanted out fast with Liv. He most definitely did. Gamer Bay left, all the men left. They all gone and they're not coming back. Oh, well, I take that back because she's a revolving door. So anybody decides that they want to come back for more, she's gonna do it because she's a whore. Most definitely so. Hmm. She's gonna do, yeah, you know, you know. Olivia's a piece of work. But anyways, like I was telling y'all, around that time that Joy was there, she also mentioned that her and Gerard met up somewhere, right? And that around that time he stuck his hands down her pants. Now, I have a question. No, I really need to see what date that was when she decided that she wanted to come on here and let us know that. If her baby is darker than her other two children, then I think it would be gamer based. Let's go, Adrian. Okay, I could dig it. Okay. So if her baby comes out darker than Kalani, then I can, okay, we can take it there, even though I don't even know what the fuck Gamer Bay look like. Evidently, y'all do, because I don't know what the fuck the man looked like. I know what Joey looked like. I don't know what no Gamer Bay looked like. I don't know what no Gamer Bay looked like. I don't know what no Dante looked like, because Dante came on here look like a goddamn Eskimo with that shit on his face. Yeah. So I don't know what he looks like either, you know. And I'm not trying to find out because the way that these men look is neither here nor there. The question is, or fuck Dante. The question is if Gamer Bay or if Joe, we already know how Joey is coming. He's not. Okay, he already done came, and I don't think he's coming back. But as far as this Gamer Bay, since y'all sold on Gamer Bay, since it's so Gamer Bay, um, this shit is funny. Gamer Bay. Well, Olivia said that she had sex with Gamer Bay on 23rd. Let's go back to October 23rd real fast. Let me take y'all all the way back to October 23rd real quick. Okay. Let me take y'all all the way back to this date real fast. Okay. So Stella left before Joey arrived. Okay. Let me see something. Oh, damn, I'm good. Let's go. Damn, I hit it right where I wanted to. Okay. That's funny. Oh, she said that was on the 23rd. Oh, well, the lie detector determined that was a motherfucking lie. I'm looking at October 23rd. You said the Gamer Bay was over there. Was he? That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. But 24 weeks would make her what? Since we stuck on 22. What would 24 weeks make her? I mean, do y'all really want to argue about who the baby daddy is when y'all don't even know yourselves? Let's just be very clear. Let's just be very clear. Like, let's just be very real about this shit right now. You say tomato, I say tomato. But do we really know if it's tomato or tomato? It might be a motherfucking orange or an apple. Like, are we really finna do this? Because I'm just asking the question here. Like, are y'all really gonna take it there? Do y'all really want to keep going back and forth with what the months are? Y'all don't even know who the fuck the baby daddy is, let alone me. So are we really gonna argue about October 23rd and October 10th and really go in between of what months and what dates it is? Like I said, it's funny how some people pick and choose what they want to believe and what they don't want to believe, depending on who says what and when they say it, right? Huh? Is that what it is? I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like I said, it still don't matter, Luel. So did you come here to do the same thing that Sinful's in here doing? Because I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told her. I still say it's Joey's baby. Now what? I still say it's Joey's baby. So now what? Are we still gonna still calculating the dates and the time? Because like I said, y'all don't even know who the fuck a baby daddy is. So it's amazing. Neither one of us know who the baby daddy is. We're both assuming because we don't know who the baby daddy is. But it's funny that you could believe that she said that she fucked him on the 23rd and he's the baby daddy and Joey is not. Because y'all just know that Joey wasn't around those days, right? How do you know? How do I know? How do we know that the day that we seen him in the car is the day that he was actually there? How do we know he wasn't there days before? She probably didn't show. She could have not showed him. Like, let's just be clear. It's really ridiculous for us to even go back and have this conversation about who is or who isn't when neither one of us know. Because we don't know. She's a hoe. So it could be Gamer Bay, it could be Joey's, it could be the man next door, it could be anybody, but I said that it's Joey's baby. So y'all can come in here with many different dates, and I'm still going to stand on the fact of what I said. It's still not going to sway either way. It's Joey's baby. It's Joey's baby. It's Joey's baby. And I was just actually talking to you. That's all. Just letting you know. And I was actually talking to you, Luel. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Don't nobody know who the baby daddy is. Nobody does. Only person that knows who her baby father is Olivia. She's the only one that knows for sure. And she knows that there's a possible. There's not just one father that could be the baby's father. There's more than one. There's more than one. And I stand on what I said. So, like I said, y'all say tomato, I say tomato. But it could be an apple or a motherfucking orange. because we don't know. She's a hoe. But I still say, because I have my own mind and my own brains, that is Joey's baby. Because that's who I believe fathered the child. Just like when she called him and told him that he was the father, and she was adamant about it because that's who the fucking father is. And then when things didn't work in her way, just like they didn't with Gamer Bay, when Dante came to the internet to try to expose her, she tried to double bit back that way and she couldn't. And then Dante is nowhere to be found now. That's the same way she did Joey. The same way that she did Joey. No different. Olivia is a very vindictive, bitter, unstable, unhinged female. So any way that she can get back at anybody and everybody, she most definitely will do that. She said, you said, I do remember Liv saying that she was worried about Gerard knowing Joy was there being around the kids. No, Stella left after Joy arrived. You want to bet? She left before she left before he got there. As a matter of fact, Stella was there. Hold on. Stella was there. The last time I seen Stella was there on October 4th. She was there October 4th with Olivia. And I think Olivia had on this blonde and brown wig. Hey, yo, check this out. Did nobody ask your ass shit? I forgot I was going to name Olivia another one. That's a new name. Let's see, what date is this? Oh, Lord, we got to go back. That was after she cussed Joey out. All right, let's see, what's this one? Oh, that we got to go back a little farther. All right, now, which one is this one? Oh, she got a little red hair and thinking that she's Sasha Fierce. I think this one she told us about Gerard. Mahogany. I know. I'm not, I mean, to each his own. People gonna feel how they feel, and I'm gonna feel how I feel, regardless as to how many feel the same thing, the same way. I still said what I said. I still said what I said, and I still feel the way that I feel, and I said that it's not, I was about to say it's Gerard baby, Lord Jesus, forgive me. No, it's not. It's Joey's baby, Lord. These J names, honey, let's take the wheel. What's up, Miss Teresa? How you doing? Are you doing okay? Honey, I'm doing wonderful. I need to sit my ass up while I'm slouching down in this damn chair. That's what I need to do. Hold on. I'm trying to see something here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Getting myself on just there for, Y'all just listen to that for a second. I'm looking for something. Healing doesn't always look for me. Healing is not always fun. Oh, yeah, where's my other phone at? Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Let's see, November. That is in Joey or Jordan? Joey. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, we're getting warmer. Hold on, let me check these comments real quick. Oh, she got them turned off. Yeah, but you keep repeating yourself, and I just told you what I felt about it. So it's no need for you to keep repeating yourself over and over again. It's no need for you to keep calculating, you calculating. It's almost like I'm gonna just keep it real honest with you because I'm a real woman. It's almost like you trolling, you know. That's what it's giving. It's giving like you trolling in my chat, you know, because I've already said what I said, and then you keep going over and over about the same shit over and over again after I done said what I said. I mean, I don't know how many times that I have to explain myself or how many ways I have to explain myself on the topic. Which, I mean, if you understood that we were going to agree to disagree, then why do you keep explaining further? I mean, and then you keep repeating the same thing in different ways. That's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. But anyways, baby, that's live, honey. I don't know. Honey, I just like it's giving like I'm just being real. It's giving like you trolling, like on some real shit. It's giving like you really trolling me. Yeah. Because I've already said what I said, and then you keep coming with different scenarios, different times, and different dates after I said what I said, as if like what you're saying is gonna change how I feel. So if you're saying that we're not arguing, then it seems like you're trying to start one because I done already said what I said and you keep repeating the same shit. I don't understand that. And if you understood that there's possibles, then you wouldn't keep repeating the fact that you think that it's gamer based. You went from it being gamer based, and now you're thinking that there may be possibles. I mean, and I done already said we don't know who's what. So what's the point? I broke it down in layman's terms. I say you say tomato and I say tomato, but it could be an apple or an orange, and you still going. Like I don't understand. So what's up? I mean, do you have any more timetables or any more addition or a subtraction or division for me? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm actually being real, seriously. But anyways, back to regular programming because I mean, I mean, I be peeping certain shit and so like just like what the fuck? Like what the fuck? Like, come on now. Let's let I mean, what the hell? We're seriously not gonna make a debate on who the baby daddy is because I know who the fuck mine is. I only got one. And I'm the only mother of the father of my children. He don't have any other kids. So as long as I know that part, then that's all that matters to me. Period. Okay. And there's nothing that stops him from doing what he needs to do as a father, even though my situation is what it is. Let's just be very clear about that. So as long as I know that part, I don't give a fuck who is, who isn't, who was, who could be, or none of that. But I still have my opinion, and it still stands of it being Joey's baby. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all the fuck I'm saying. I'm just being just that's all I'm saying. You know. Olivia says a lot of shit. I don't see Gamer Bay nowhere around these little areas of where y'all talking about. But nevertheless, hey, if you say he was there, honey, I say, hey, it's Joey's baby. Joey, come get your kid. Joey, you say you got a good job. Joey, you say that you take care of your mom. You said you also take care of your kids. So make sure you come and get a DNA test, kid, because I say that baby belongs to you, not Gamer Bay. Okay? That baby belongs to you and not Gamer Bay. Okay? All right. Joy, what are you going to do about your children that this child is trying to alienate you from, because she is so happy the fact that you are the baby's father. That's why she decided that she wants to keep the baby. That's why she's decided that she does not want to give the baby up for adoption, because she feels like she gives Kalani a chance of having a biological sibling. Okay. That's exactly why Olivia is so happy about keeping this baby, because she knows exactly who's the father and she knows it's not Gamer Bay. So just wait until she comes out with the storyline and say, guys, well, how would you feel if I told you guys something and I was wrong about it? Haven't y'all heard that before? I think so. Guys, how would you feel if I told y'all something and I was wrong about it? Didn't she do that? Yeah. But what if I told y'all that Gamer Bay was the dad, but it's really Joey? Then what the fuck y'all gonna say then? Y'all gonna still say it's Gamer Base, huh? Yeah. Are y'all gonna say it's Gerard's baby? Because around that time, Gerard was around that time too. Yeah. How about that? Mhm. So can we say that Gerard, Joey, and Gamer Bay is possible fathers? Yeah, we can. I guess so, right? Yeah, we could say that. We could say that Joey Gamer Bay and Gerard are all possible fathers. You want to take it there? Because I mean, she was messing around here, over there, and everywhere. But around these little dates that y'all are talking about, there was no Gamer Bay. No, there was no Gamer Bay. No. Mm-mm. But nevertheless, like I said, yes. Olivia, why don't you come out and tell the people who your real baby daddy is? Olivia, why don't you come out and tell them when your real due date is? Olivia, tell them when you really got pregnant. Olivia, tell them how you was sitting up there drinking and smoking and shit on these videos that I got locked and loaded on your ass. Olivia, why did you wait so long? Hmm. She plays game with her real life and her body parts that she shouldn't play with. And she thinks that it's cute. She said her uterus is great. Oh, is it? It's good for having babies that you can't even keep in your custody. Ain't that shameful? I don't think that's a flex. I wouldn't be happy about being able to have babies, and every time I have the babies, they get taken away from me. I think that's shameful. Somebody said she should be a surrogate. No, the fuck she should. If people would knew, they would not want nobody like her to be carrying nothing of theirs. Hell no. The devil is a lie. I would want that demon carrying my child. Talking about she should be a surrogate. How the fuck she should be a surrogate? She didn't even want to be a mother to the kids that she gave birth to. You talking about she should be a surrogate and give life to somebody? No, she shouldn't. Hell no, she been and had all kind of men up and through there while she's pregnant with those people's babies. I don't think so. I think that's just gross. That's what I think. Olivia's full of shit. Oh, I just want him to leave me alone while I'm pregnant. I want him to leave me alone. Leave your legs closed. How about that? Then you won't have to worry about nobody messing with you. I mean, like, let's just go. Well, who gives a fuck about her lying about her heavily drinking? She went to the hospital. They didn't do nothing to her, so evidently they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Now, how about that, Luel? She can lie about this, and she, that's funny too. But anyways, back to what I was talking about, y'all. This shit is just wild and crazy. Joey, come get your kids. Can you or will you? Are you going to try to see if you can get your children? Joey, are you going to come down and are you going to go back to Texas and get you a DNA test? I mean, yeah, she doesn't even care about her own. Yeah, like seriously, who would want that to be a surrogate? Girl, bye. Hell no. That baby would have something. No. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, honey. It's not gonna happen. I sure am looking for Gamer Bay, y'all. I'm just trying to help these people out, honey. I gotta help them because I gotta help them with what they dates and they time so they can know. I'm gonna just say, damn, I agree with y'all. This Gamer Bay's baby. Damn. I'm gonna just say it is his baby, honey. People saying she ain't pregnant. She is pregnant. It's Gamer Bay's. It's Joey's baby. Hey, let's go. I'm looking for him, girl. Where he go? Girl, I ain't seen him nowhere in sight. I ain't seen him yet. Girl, I mean, that's some nasty ass shit because honey, Joey was show off on that thing like a couple of days before he arrived. So I say, what did she sanitize? Did she Lysol shit down? Did she change the bed sheets or no? Or was they laying in the same bed sheets? That's disgusting. They probably was laying on the same bed sheet, y'all. Ain't that nasty? I think that's just gross. I think Joey and Enzo laid on the same sheets. What y'all want to bet? I think they did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think she changed the sheets at all. The way they talking, how they saying their gamer baby was all up in there after Joey left. Okay, so her mother's here. This is October 6th. I think her mother's in the background snoring. Let's see. I know for a fact I heard on October 4th. I think it might be this one. Oh, this is October 5th. Her mother's there on October 4th because I heard her ass in the background. Oh, no, ma'am. We ain't listening to no damn scent. No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, she's in the background. I heard her. We got us on mute. There's Christian.
Free world. I know somebody. I don't need it.
Girl. Olivia look a hot ass mess. All right, let me find a famous video. Okay, she's
Fine. We have a whole
Olivia's doing the washing machine at the rinsing. Yeah, she is.
Like, talk about giving brain.
Okay, what date is this? October 7th. October 7th. She's there. Okay, that's another October 7th live. Let's see this one. October the 11th.
Everybody hit the like button. Thank you, babe. Onto the say bubble.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
I need women to know that
For her show not to be getting no money, honey, I sure do keep getting hit with all of these ads. I'm just saying, like, damn. All right, so her mother's in there. And I believe Joey is there, right there, on this day. And this might be the day that her mother did leave, on October the 11th, okay? Since we're just doing these dates, I just have to, I mean, damn. The fuck? Damn, she's kicking on all this fucking makeup on this day. Okay, so Joey's there. Joey's there. Joey's here. This is when Joey's driving in her car. God is so good. On October 10th. Let's go back here for a second. Let me do something. Somebody can't count, but God's gonna bless them one day. I don't know. I mean, that's just crazy as fuck. Some people just can't count, I guess, but boy, this is wild. Okay, so she say she's what? Let's see. Duh, that's what the fuck I said. I could have sworn that's what I said. That shit is. I don't do it. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. But anyways, Luell, I said on the thumbnails, boy, girl. So I was just wondering if she actually said it's a girl. It's a girl. It is a girl, honey. It is a little girl. Okay, and we gonna see if the little girl look like Kalani. Watch, Olivia's gonna watch what I tell y'all. Olivia's gonna come to her platform now that she really done went to the doctor and actually got a ultrasound and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Okay. Watch what Olivia do. Olivia's gonna bring her ass on her platform, and Olivia's gonna be like, she got something she wanna tell. She wanna tell her audience, and she's gonna tell them exactly what the fuck I just told y'all. That's exactly what she's gonna do. Olivia was surprised when that woman told her that she measured at 24 weeks. Okay, so let's just be real. Okay, if she said that, okay, she's 22 weeks, she said that, okay, so the 22-week mark or whatever the case may be, She said that she's measuring at 24 weeks pregnant. 24 weeks pregnant from this day is what? I mean, if you Google 24 months from this day, 22, no, if you Google 24 weeks ago or 22 weeks ago, see what they get you. I mean, the fuck? I mean, like, you just really can't make this shit up. 24 weeks ago is what date? I mean, like on some real shit. If you Google 24 weeks ago from today, it says October 10th, 2025. If you Google 22 weeks ago, it most definitely will put her ass around October 24th, 2025. Y'all said she fucked him on the 23rd, right? All right then. So if 24 weeks ago, if she's measuring at 24 weeks, like I said, maybe that's really how many weeks she is, right? October 10th, guess who the fuck was there? It was not no fucking gamer bay. It was goddamn Joey. Joey's in the goddamn car, in the new car that she rides in. He's in the car with her on the damn live, in the car with her. So, like I said, y'all said tomato, I said tomato. So, if 24 weeks ago was October 10th, she was in the car with Joey on October 10th. And if he wasn't there at the end of October, he was definitely there from the 10th all the way through 17th. That I can definitely say he was there. Right? She said she fucked him on October 23rd. Well, 22 weeks ago, it would have been October 24th, 2025 from this day. 22 weeks ago. October 24th, 2025. I thought motherfuckers was gonna come here and say A plus B plus equal YZ equals Joey, X out Gamer Bay, add Gerard, add Brandon, double back and make sure you add Zolo. Shit, I didn't know what was gonna happen next. I didn't know we was doing table times or what. I'm just saying. Shit, I'm just saying. She said, "Oh, if I married you at 24 weeks, then that's just too far." It's not too far because that's Joey. Fuck the 22 weeks. I'm gonna say the bitch is 24 weeks. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Now, y'all could say that she's 20, whatever. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I said that the bitch is 24 weeks pregnant. She got pregnant by Joey. That's Joey's baby, period. But just like Adrian said, if that baby come out lighter, darker than those other children. If y'all see Gamer Bay, I ain't never seen that nigga. I don't want to see him. I don't give a fuck what he looks like. I guess I'll see him if he's the baby's daddy. I'll see him through the baby because I ain't looking for him. Shit, hell. But if I see that baby that looks like Kalani and Joey, then I know for a fact that then that's who it is. Okay. Girl, Joey told her that he had a vasectomy. Oh wow. Is that so right and so true? You believe that? I don't give a fuck what she said, Joey said. So what? And do you not know just like tubal ligations that a man can still get a woman pregnant? Or no? I'm just saying. I don't give a shit what she said. She said a lot of things. Y'all are really pushing towards this being Gamer Bay's baby. Like, damn, was y'all there? Because I wasn't there either. So I wasn't there when Joey fucked on the 10th or when Gamer Bay fucked on the 23rd or the 24th. I was not there. Because between those times, that could have been a chicken bay, a hamburger bay, a pizza bay, shit, you name it kind of bay. I don't know. Who's to say just because she only brought Gamer Bay and Joey and Dante for us to be able to see that other men have not went under the radar? Just because we only done seen them don't mean there's not others, right? I hope you don't think that she might not bring every man that she meet to the streets of YouTube. She might just bring them to the streets of where she's staying in the bed where she lay because she wants to get laid because she's a nut. I heard her say that bullshit and I still don't give a fuck what she said. So what? Gerard is the one with the vasectomy. Who cares about him having one? And he has one. You said he had one. I said, I don't give a shit what you say. I don't care about him having one. I don't care about y'all saying he's not the baby dad. I said he is. I still say he is. Now what? I still say he is the baby daddy. Now what? I heard her say it too. And I'm still telling you that he's still the daddy. Now what? Now what else you gonna say? Now y'all saying that, oh, it's just totally impossible because he got a vasectomy now. You believe that too? So what other things did you believe that Olivia said? What thing? I'm intrigued. I want to know. So what things do you believe that Olivia say versus the things that you don't believe? I would like to know. So you believe that part of her saying that he had a vasectomy, right? But what do you not believe? I want to know. I don't give a fuck what Joey said. So what? I still say he's the baby daddy. Now what's gonna happen? I mean, y'all, it's like I'm talking to little kids or something. No, I mean, like I'm just keeping it real because that's what y'all coming off as. Like, I know you probably was sitting up here watching this whole entire time, and so you just decided to drop down and start talking about some vasectomy. I don't give a shit. And I still gonna tell you, like I told Sinful and like I told Luell, you ain't finna be no different. I don't give a shit about what he said, when he said it. I still said he's the baby daddy. Now what? I I mean, comprehension is a good thing that people should have. I'm just saying. I think there's some trolls up in here tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all trolling tonight? I trolls back. I think I got a little bit. I got a little bit of energy. I done sit here and let my damn food go cold, but shit, I'll warm it up here in just a second. Joey didn't show any proof of vasectomy. Gerard showed proof. Honey, ain't nobody listen to that bullshit, Lady Mahogany. I mean, it's really funny that people really try to sway you another way when I told them I would never do such things. People just hopping in here from left to right. He said he had a vasectomy. She said that she fucked Gamer Bay on 23rd. I don't give a fuck what none of them said. I still said what I mean, do y'all not hear me? Or do I need to speak louder into the mic? When I said I don't care what y'all said, I still said that it's still Joy's baby. I mean, I'm not being a bitch. I'm just being real because y'all coming here like y'all trying to be funny, so I'm about to be funny back. Like I said what I said. I done said it like a million times. You say tomato, I say tomato. You said Gamer Bay, I said Joey. Right? We agree to disagree. Do y'all not understand what agree to disagree? That means that what you say is how you feel, and what I feel is how I feel. We don't argue against how we feel about certain things. We move past it, right? But y'all keep wanting to be stuck on the same shit, and I'm just trying to figure out what's up. Like for real, what is happening here? I'm confused. I didn't know that we was trying to really determine certain things that we really don't have knowledge of. Like we really don't even know for certain to be what is or isn't because we're not Olivia's pussy. And we're not the dicks that was inserted inside of her raw. So I don't think that we should just be, like, yeah. What's the point? There isn't one. But anyways, back to regular programming because yeah, I feel like I'm being trolled tonight and I have good discernment and I don't appreciate it at all. I don't. I don't. But anyways, this is a damn shame. Shameful. Olivia, when you gonna come out and let us know who your baby daddy is, girl? Are you gonna tell Joey the truth? Are you gonna tell Gamer Baby the truth? Are you gonna let them both get DNA tests done? What are you gonna do, hon? Hmm. I'm just saying, this is not good. I mean, like, be responsible. Be responsible with your decisions that you make when you're bringing in a whole human life, because that's not really nothing to play with. That's a whole human, a whole human being. You don't play with children like that. If you're not going to be responsible and use contraceptives, condoms, birth control to protect yourself, then maybe you shouldn't be having no sex, because sex is really not something that you should just be having like that, unless you're having it with somebody that you can have it with. But if you just randomly out here free fucking, shame on you, because you want to end up catching something, end up being pregnant with a baby that you don't even want to have nothing to do with, like Olivia. I'm just telling y'all for the things that I observed, and that's just me being real on how I feel about things. Regardless as to how you feel, this is how I feel. This is what I'm telling you off of observation. I see what I see. I don't care what Olivia said, and I don't give a fuck what Joey said either. Maybe Joey said that he had a vasectomy because his baby, maybe he's still fucking with his baby mama. He don't want his baby mama to believe that he got another baby on the way. Who knows? There's a whole lot of weird shit that was going on within that whole situation, don't you think? I think so. The same way that Olivia decided to come and dox this man for what? Just to call the police on him and say, oh, he threatened her all day, like she don't know what she did to him. Crazy shit. She really called this man and told this man that he was the daddy. Can y'all explain why Olivia would do some shit like that? Why would Olivia call that man and tell him he was the daddy if she thought that he was, if she knew that he wasn't? Huh? Olivia did say that Joy was the daddy. Did she, or did she not say that? And did she not take it back after she felt like he played in her face? Because I think so. I believe that when she felt like Joey played in her face, or when his baby mama came to the surface and cussed her ass out, she felt played. So therefore, she felt like she had to get her get back, and that's what she did. And all of a sudden, it was just like, fuck him. Gamer Bay is the baby daddy. There's no such thing as no man trapping no woman. Let's just be very clear. If you got two fucking idiots that's not laying down protecting themselves from somebody getting pregnant, somebody getting an STD, then there's no fucking such thing as trapping. No man can trap shit. She allowed herself to be trapped, if anything, because it wasn't just up to him to make sure that they were protected. It was up to her as a grown ass woman to make sure that his ass had a condom on. This dumb bitch talking about some, she told him to pull out. Who the fuck still use who the fuck use that method, period, knowing that pre-cum can get a bitch pregnant? He don't have to ejaculate in you, bitch. He don't have to bust a whole nut inside of you for you to get pregnant. Pre-cum can get you pregnant. Gamer Bay ain't trap shit. She's only saying that Olivia lives in a fairy tale land to where she believes that every single man is, she believes that every single man wants her. She might even think that your man might want her if he was to see her. Olivia really thinks that she's really a top notch, just top tier, like she's just really beautiful or something. She's not ugly, but she's not what she thinks she is at all. Period. I mean, like, not at all. But she feels that she is, which she should think however she want to think of herself. But the way that she put herself on that pedestal, bitch, I'm about to split them legs at. I think they need some sauce to them. I think the motherfucking legs need to be cut down a little bit. Maybe they need to be all the way cut the fuck off. Shit. Because, bitch, that high horse that you own, bitch, I don't think so. No. A woman that's like her, that's not really happy with herself, and a woman that compares herself against other women is an insecure bitch. Period. If you feel like you have to compare yourself to another woman, you insecure about yourself, because you should never have to do that. You should never have to feel like you have to one up another woman to feel like anything. And you should never have to feel like you have to do anything of a sort, bitch, because that shit is lame as fuck. Yeah, it is. Like her whole MO is to look at a woman and say how ugly she is. That's it. But even if that ugly woman can give her some game, that bitch won't take it, because all she's looking at the fact is that the bitch is ugly. So since when did people start believing the shit that comes out of Olivia's dick suckers? I just want to know. You know, she has her regular face that everybody, that people have. Everybody have a, if you ain't getting no Botox and you ain't got that money to be getting shots in your face and shit, then you gonna look like you look. You know what I'm saying? You gonna look like however you looking, and it is what it is or whatever, whatnot. Um, she made herself sound insane. She is an insane idiot. That girl, something wrong with that girl. Like for real, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with her? I mean, like, is she for real? Because, like, listen here. She's talking about he trapped me. Girl, ain't nobody trying to trap you with nothing. You just sound ridiculous and want to sound like you just so important when you're not important at all. Like Olivia makes herself, she's so full of herself, is what it is. Olivia is full of herself. And so she believes that every man should be the same about her. And then she stuck that line talking about something. When I called him last week, I wasn't calling him to try to be with him. I was calling him because I wanted him to do this and I wanted him to do that. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Like she just too much, dude. Son, I almost forgot my password. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Hold on, let me see if that is it. Hold on. Did I change it? I might have changed it and I don't remember, son. Hold on. Did I? I know I didn't. Here you go. But but yeah, this shit right here is ridiculous, dude. This don't make no damn sense. This bitch is just ridiculous as hell. She need to get her mind right. She need to get her life together. She needs to make sure that she do put in for a tubal ligation if she can, so that she don't have to worry about being pregnant again, because she really don't need to be. No baby needs to be inside of her. I think children deserve better. You said she's trailer trash? Well, damn. You think she's trailer trash? Well, shit, I say, well, hey, well, shit, she's trailer trash then, if that's what you think. Shameful. Mm-mm. I just think Olivia is just, I don't know what to say about her. It's just kind of hard. People need to start asking her the right questions. Yeah, people do need to start asking her the right questions. But see, Mahogany, the thing of it is that if she's going to be willing to, if she doesn't want anybody that's willing to be a woman to her, so she's never going to become one. She's still going to stay a little girl. Okay. But to say that a man trapped you because he didn't pull out, that whole conversation just had me thinking like, I think I'm sitting at the wrong. I think I need to, yeah. I don't know no grown women that's gonna be having this type of shit to say. Like, he trapped me. Like, why didn't he pull out? And I was just like, at your grown ass age, but you still thinking that pulling out is preventing you from getting pregnant and you not using no condoms. How do you feel so comfortable with letting all of these men come in you raw like that? You don't think that that's nasty? Especially if you don't have no type of real connection to them other than having sex with them? You just willing to give your body to any and everybody? You mean any nigga could take a twist and a turn? Even while you pregnant? Ooh, even while you're pregnant, man. I mean, at least have some type of respect for yourself while you're pregnant, at least, but you just don't even give a damn pregnant or not. I think that's just disrespectful for you to do yourself like that in your kid. I mean, you mean you couldn't wait to be a whore until after you gave birth to the baby? You don't think of the dangers of what you can experience and you think that the shit is a game? Like who gambles with their life like that? Nobody don't have no self-esteem, I can tell you that much. Cause what self-esteem does she have if she's willing to um what self-esteem does she have if she's willing to keep going through this same bullshit over and over again? I don't understand that. You know, keep getting pregnant by men that is not there, or getting pregnant by men that you're alienating because you're blocking them, because you don't want them to talk to you, or you don't want them to be a part of the kid's life. That shit is crazy as hell. And those children shouldn't have to keep like on some real shit, like I was saying about Robin, Ryan, and Christian. They shouldn't have to keep coming over there finding out that she's pregnant, y'all. That's heartbreaking to know that your mother's just living her life, having other children, and while you are missing out on her being a mother to you, she's out there creating other babies and keeping them while you're somewhere else. And not that where they're at is a bad thing because they're with their father, but at the same time though, kids like love their mother. But I don't know about shit. I can't say that they do, y'all. I'm not gonna say that they don't. What am I saying? I know her kids love her, but I'm just saying just the way that it's not the way that it used to be due to the fact of the circumstances they are placed in. When they go over there, it's just like they babysitters and they gotta change diapers and they gotta feed Kalani like she's handicapped and shit. She can't feed herself no more, and they have to hear how pretty and gorgeous Kalani. Y'all check this shit out. Fuck the 24 weeks, the 22 weeks. How about this shit right here? Y'all, AJ over there playing in her shoes, y'all. I think he was over there in her fucking heels or something. She was not talking to Kalani, to my knowledge, honey. She was talking to AJ because he got so upset because she told him to get out those shoes. Now, I don't know what type of shoes they were, so let me not say that they were heels. However, they were some shoes of hers, and she got instantly mad and started screaming at that boy and told him, "You better," oh, it was him, "You better not ever do that again. I'ma smack you." Now, what if he picked up one of your shoes that he had on and smacked your ass and knocked your ass red? But he sure did, y'all. He had on a pair of her shoes while she was on live. I believe this, not this last one. Is she still live? Anyway, she might be live with her weird ass. Is she? Let me see. So I had clicked. No, she ain't live. I forgot she had got off live way before I even came on here, or a little bit before I came on here. But he had on her shoes, y'all. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell y'all what shoes that he had on because I didn't see them. However, she got upset about whatever shoes they were and threatened him and told him that if he ever put those shoes on again, that she was gonna smack him. Once again, I'm gonna tell y'all, Olivia allows the little boy to be free, like a little free spirit, while he's not on live, while we don't see him. She allows him to partake in girly activities and stuff like that. Like, why do your children have a Hello Kitty table? He's a boy. So when you have a boy and you have a girl, maybe you should like find something that's unisex for them. Because he shouldn't be sitting at no Hello Kitty table. I understand it's just a damn table, but I also understand it's a Hello Kitty. The hell? Maybe that should just be Kalani's table to herself, and he needs to get a Spider-Man or a Batman table. Jesus Christ. They telling you that you should name that baby Angela when you already got Angelo, and like I done said before, you acting like you trying to really turn him into Angela because, like I said, you allow him to do things that you know he shouldn't be doing or that you should not be encouraging. And then when he does it in front of us, the audience that watch your stupid ass channel, you try to scold him for that. See, we may not be able to see what God, but God sees what you're doing over there. Don't you forget it. So you may be able to think that you under the radar as to what you be doing with that and allowing him to do when nobody's looking, but somebody is most definitely looking. How dare you? The boy won't be doing certain things if he has not been, he wouldn't be doing certain stuff or feel comfortable with doing certain stuff if he wasn't allowed to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like trying to put lip gloss on his lips. Get him some Carmex. Okay. What's that other shit called? There's other stuff that he can put on his lips that's not lip gloss. Don't give him no fucking pink. Why you say your kids are so smart and they so this and they so that? Why are they still drinking out of sippy cups instead of regular cups? Explain. What's the holdup? I mean, what's the problem? Why the fuck are they drinking out them cups if they don't got to? That shit's weird. Anyways, I mean, just strange. Just strange. So she gets on here. Oh, I'm gonna keep the baby. I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, I bet you are now, huh? She just a piece of work, dude. I ain't never seen so much trash in my life, but that's just pure trash right there. Like, just really consider. Just really, really consider you not having no more children. And to whomever the father may be, I'll just say that you probably really need to go get you a DNA test because homegirl is just way too wild with her lifestyle. And I mean, damn, the shit's crazy. But like I told y'all, if I was one of her kids, if I was like Robin, Ryan, and Christian, and I heard the way she was speaking as if like I wasn't in her world or I didn't exist, I most definitely would be telling my father that I would not want to ever go see her again because it was just kind of cringy to hear her. I'm about to go to this little reveal for a second, y'all. I am. And you know, you look like a donut, a powder one with that shit at the corner of your eyes. Bitch, just cut it the fuck. Like, if you're not gonna put all of the eyeshadow over the eye, just don't put it on the eye at all. Cause that shit right there looks so weird. You look so stupid with that shit at the corner of your eyes, girl. I don't understand it. Shit. Who told you that was cute? You think she's trying to delay AJ? Well, she don't need to try to. He's a smart boy, so whether she try to, her ass is the one fucking delayed. It's really given like she's really like, I really don't like the way, one thing I don't like is for parents to make differences within their children. That shit is so fucked up to do. When I tell you that Tristan and Jalen don't, there's no differences. Okay. You may hear my son that's vocal and you may hear him speak and you may think that he's the only one that comes off here and talk to me. No, my son, my oldest one comes in here all the time. He does not talk. So therefore you're not going to fucking hear him. I'm going to see him because he comes to me. So he comes to me. He was just in here just not too long ago, as a matter of fact. My son comes in here to me all the time. He just don't say nothing. He may say something or he may be in tune to something and you may hear him or you may not hear him. But he's always around somewhere. He was just in here. Jalen's ass is in there asleep. Meanwhile, Tristan thinking he's a whole grown man. I'm praying for this baby because the way she does AJ, um, yeah, she makes differences between them, and you shouldn't do stuff like that. My boys got equal everything. There's not one that got more than the other. They have different interests, of course, but there's not one that gets more than the other. There's not one that gets more things. My oldest boy is in love with all electronics devices is his thing. Jalen, on the other hand, he just likes a lot of different other stuff. He just likes, a variety of different shit. Meanwhile, like I said, my oldest boy, he's into devices and shit like that. I treat my boys equally. There's no separation or no fucking segregation, bitch. It sure the fuck is it. Not because one can speak or the other one can't. Oh no, they both get treated the same. They most do. They get loved the same. They get spoiled the same. They most definitely do. There's not one that gets more than the other. They get the same. Shit. Most definitely do. But what I've been seeing from what I've been witnessing with this AJ and Kalani, she's been really being very mean to him. Very mean to him. So if we see him doing things that he's not supposed to be doing to that cat, then hey, maybe he want to really do that shit to Olivia. Like we have to look at it for what it is. AJ does not have any type of good role model around him. He does not have a good set in woman figure for him. Not even no, he does not have that. He does not. So I don't know if y'all seen her or heard her say that she does not know how it feels for Robin to not have a mother because she said that it's sad that Robin doesn't have a real mother. She doesn't know how it feels. That she feels sad for Robin. How the fuck you feel sad for your daughter, bitch, when you are the mother? And how you gonna sit up there and make that statement because you talking about you, but trying to make a dig at Intonisha? How does that work? It doesn't. You say you don't think that she likes boys, Luell? Ooh, good one. You know what? Sometimes that could be a thing. You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. But what would she be so interested in wanting having girls for, Luell? Do tell. What you think for? Hmm. I know why Jasmine want to have them if Chris. Never mind. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes that is a thing to where Yeah. And also too, Luell, it could be because listen, she feels some type of way about Zolo. She takes it out on AJ, right? Man, I don't like that either. You know, you got some women that will actually really do make their kids feel the wrath of how they really want to make their fathers feel. And that is not cool. That really isn't. Like, if that child looks like the father that they hate, they gonna make sure that that child know that they hate their daddy in them too, because they come from the nigga. Oh my goodness, that's sad. So, she already feels some type of way about Zolo, is what I'm saying. So it's nothing for her to feel some type of way about Angelo. Mm-mm-mm. Boy. I mean, like, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot make it up, and you just can't make it up. It don't make no sense, dude. It don't. Kaya's Liv's golden child. You believe so? Yeah, she just praises her so much. Somehow she want to put her off into pageants. Like I said, she's one of those mothers that if the opportunity presented itself, she'll send Kalani off so she can get some money. I ain't lying to you. Sure the fuck would. In a heartbeat. Do you understand me? She's so pretty. Make sure when you make sure, and I mean this shit, bitch. Make sure the same way that you tell Kalani that she's pretty, and you make sure you tell Robin and Raya that they're beautiful too. And don't add no extras, bitch, about somebody being unique looking, because your daughter there, she's very uniquely looking like your motherfucking mama Stella. And I can't tell you if that's a good thing or a bad thing or not, ma'am. Now, shame on you. Mm-mm-mm. You praise the little girl and talk about how beautiful and how pretty she is. When are you going to tell Robin how beautiful and pretty she is, and not she looks very unique and she's growing into her looks, whatever the fuck that means? She's going into her looks, all right. She's going into her looks to look just like you. If your ass had more melanin in your skin like she does, you will look just like her, because she looks just like you. Shameful. Kalani don't look like you. Sorry. She looks like your mama. So you don't have no daughter look like you. Maybe this daughter that's coming up out of you, maybe this daughter looks like you, but the other one looks like Stella. And yeah, hmm yeah. And Robin looks just like you. Christian looks just like Gerard, and Raya looks like herself. Most definitely. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't give a shit. But like I said, those are Gerard's children, all three of them. Robin, Ryan, and Christian. That's who that's his kids. It's really sad that Olivia really, like, for real. This bitch is really trying to. She not trying. She really did replace her web kid. She really did. She really replaced them, y'all. She's done. Now she want to get her tube side. Now she's excited because it's a girl. You know how fucked up that is, dude. I feel so sad in my heart. I do. I feel so sad in my heart. I do. Because you get to watch people in real time destroy their fucking kids. And then once they get older, you get to see the behaviors of whatever they experience get shown. That's not cool. That's not cool. Olivia's gonna reap what she sow. And it might be by the hands of her children. Cause who the fuck does that? They really are. But she don't think so, Mama Boo. She thinks the worst of those kids. Like, those kids couldn't even get no formal into they're not, listen. Y'all know what's so mean? Olivia didn't even vlog those kids. She didn't. She didn't even pick up the camera and feel like they were worthy enough to get a vlog out of to be a part of her vlog. Like, she just didn't even do it. Like, when she was on live while she was off in their kitchen, just like, I've never seen it. Really disturbs me to see a woman seem like she's agitated or irritated by her own kids. Like, because why? I understand sometimes your kids can get on your nerves and be a little bit annoying and shit like that, but I could never just be feeling like I'm just so, like, the way that her and Jasmine be giving it up, like the way that they be coming off as, it's like, how could you be so depressed and stressed around your kids? What's up with that shit? Do you not know that your kids will be the ones that unconditionally love you forever? If nobody wants to, that they always will, unless you did something, you know, unless you did something to them that, they can't forgive or whatever. But your kids is gonna love you no matter what, man. How could you sit up there and just boy, he has permanent custody? Well, good for him, Sinful. He needs to have it. She ain't worried about those kids, man. If she really wanted to do anything in regards to those kids and custody wise, then she would have been done did it. It's given that she doesn't like she's cool where they at. I mean, just to watch her do this shit, it's just really fucked up. Like for real, y'all. That bitch downsized on those kids. Do you hear me? She downsized and only got room for those two kids that she's got there with her because she said she can't afford. Imagine your mama saying that she cannot afford the extra room. Boy, I'm about to cry. Lord Jesus, help me. Imagine your mama saying that she can't afford the extra room for you when you come by to see her. Imagine your mama treating you like you just some motherfuckers off the goddamn street and you just coming to, man. Y'all, Olivia had a raggedy ass blow up mattress, air mattress for those kids. Now why in the you just can't she don't get it. I'm starting to think like she's I don't know because you don't hurt your kids because you're hurting in the inside. Like you don't do this type of stuff to your kids and think that shit is cool. Like you don't write off your kids and speak of your kids like they don't exist in your world, and you don't cut out space for them not to have none when they come to you. Man, oh, that's hurt my feelings, dude. That really hurts my feelings, man. This bitch is, and just imagine this bitch is over there playing like she's so happy about her being pregnant. Bitch, what you happy for? You ain't happy about a bitch ass thing, bitch. You trying to kill that baby, trying to get rid of that baby. Now all of a sudden you want the baby? And those kids getting to watch this shit in real time. How you talking about Kalani and AJ talking about how the oh, I think this would be very good for AJ and Kalani. And I was just like, so you don't think it's gonna be good for your other kids? Maybe not, because maybe don't give a fuck about that new baby coming because they tired of you bringing them new babies, they new siblings that they didn't ask for. Shit. Like, damn, mama, you ain't got no time for me, but you sure got time to keep getting pregnant with new babies. Don't y'all know that that's messed up? I couldn't imagine being one of those kids, having to think about that every day and knowing that I can go and watch my mama live and listen to the things that she say as if like I'm not a part of her kids. When I kept hearing her say, "Oh, this is gonna be good for this is gonna be good for Kalani," I said, "What the fuck?" I just gotta find it so y'all can hear it. It's just very cringy to me, y'all. It's not right. It's very wrong. And how about Kalani? So she just think everything is hers, and then she gonna tell AJ, do you think that you could give her fuck no? Let me tell you something. He's not obligated to give her shit of his if he don't want to. So don't make him. You need to make her understand that his shit is his shit and her shit is her shit. You make him understand that her shit is her shit, and you make Kalani understand that AJ shit is his shit, and that it shouldn't be no problems when it comes to that situation. He does not have to give her nothing of his because she's crying for it. He does not, and you shouldn't make him. If she wants to fucking cry, make her ass go to bed like you made his ass go to bed. Because it seemed like she was sleepy. Uh, AJ, do you think you can let your sister play with your toy? He said no. Well, you don't have to don't be mean to your sister, bitch. That's not being mean. Why he got to give his shit to her because she throwing a fit about his shit? That's not hers. That's not fair. No, you make her little ass go find her own shit and play with it. Just like you bought him a teacup set. Why, Lord? Let's not forget about the teacup set, y'all. Y'all do know that she bought that boy a purple pink teacup set for his birthday, because she did. And Kalani was crying for her because Kalani knew in her little smart mind, over her mother's mind that's supposed to be grown enough age, that that teacup shouldn't have been for her brother, that it should have been for her. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that something? Sinful, she's thinking something. Olivia think that she can see. You got some people that are so fucking weird, narcissist motherfuckers. She think that she can erase time or something. Man, my heart goes out to Robin, Ryan, and Christian, because Olivia is not gonna ever do right by them. At this point, Olivia has placed those children out of her mind and out of her heart. For real. This shit is sad. Girl, shut the fuck up. Mm-mm-mm. This shit is crazy. I want to find when she's talking the way she be talking. Bitch, fuck you. Go have fun with your other daughters, you simple minded, trifling, well looking, free willy looking bitch. You got other daughters. They're beautiful too. Like I said, when you tell them they're beautiful, you just cut it off of them being beautiful. Bitch, don't add no extra bullshit to it because you a weird ass bitch. I told the people that you look like Porky Pig's girlfriend, and there's no lies detected, bitch. Go put that black wig on your head. Google Porky Pig's girlfriend. I don't know her name. Put her name in the chat, please. I think I'm gonna make her as my thumbnail. She's gonna be my profile pic, as a matter of fact. I think I'm about to change that shit. That's you. Like, how you gonna be embarrassed to be with your kids? They're yours, right? Mm-hmm. You embarrassed? They should be embarrassed by you. I wouldn't even want nobody to know that you was my mama. I would sure tell them that Antonisha was my mama. I would tell them that you my stepmama. I sure would. I would tell them that Antonisha's my mom and you're my stepmom. Or you're just somebody. I don't know who. Yeah, he was trying to, he had her shoes on. He had her shoes on and he was stepping in them, honey. I think it, like I said, there might have been some heels. I'm not, don't quote me.
Apparently, these are the hardest words to
Y'all
pronounce.
heard what she said? She's gonna treat, her and Kalani's gonna have fun with the baby.
So yeah, I already had that conversation with the lady, and she was sad, but she understood. So yeah,
That's her talking about she talked to whatever lady that she was supposed to be giving the baby up to, that she's not giving the baby up no more.
yeah, that will be in the vlog for tomorrow. I don't want to speak too much on that, but yeah, she's gonna be surrounded with love. She is. And let me tell y'all this: we are inside. A lady to explain I know. No.
Can y'all not hear her talking? Y'all thought I was just sitting here this whole damn time? No, I'm actually playing this audio. Y'all can't hear this shit? I'm just now looking up at my bubble and realizing that it's not moving. Y'all cannot hear Olivia talking? I've been sitting up here playing this shit this whole damn time, and y'all just been sitting there for real. Y'all must love me that much to just sit there. Well, shameful, because I would have been like, bitch, where the fuck is you at? I would have been like, hello, are you still here? Y'all crazy as hell. I sure would have been dropping in the chat like, is she still here? Because I don't think my bubble was moving when she was talking. Or was it? No, I think it's going in and out. It looks like it is. I was just looking at my bubble. Hold on. Oh, you can't hear it? Oh shit, I thought that shit was messing up. I don't know. Hey man, he was scrolling through her pictures. I hope she didn't have no pictures in there that he didn't need to be looking at, because he was going all up and through her phone messing with shit.
My phone's gonna die? Yeah. Let me see. See, there you go.
I thought that it was. I could see like when my bubble goes in and out, or when it's going in like kind of slowly, or when she starts talking, you may hear like a few words and then you won't hear shit after that. So how about fuck that? So how about Olivia was sitting on live that whole damn time when she could have just went and got McDonald's her damn self? Do y'all know that it took that man longer to bring the McDonald's than it could have? Then she could have just went and got it. That's some lazy ass shit. How the fuck, like, you didn't think to get your kids nothing to eat before you got on live, or you didn't think to feed them, or what? Because I mean, it was a long time that she sat there waiting for that damn McDonald's, honey. I don't know how long it was, but it seemed like it was a long ass time for that damn McDonald's to pop up to that house, because AJ kept asking for it because he was hungry. So you mean to tell me that you thought it was more important for you to hit the live button than for you to feed them kids? Girl, Lord Jesus. Because AJ was hungry. He was ready to eat. And she's sitting her ass on live instead of getting up. All she had to do was get in her truck and go get him something to eat. It would have been better for her to do it her damn self. She's sitting there talking about a damn DoorDash. That DoorDash took off. I mean, it took forever, it seemed like. AJ was getting impatient, like, damn, where's my food at? You want a banana? Bitch, you need to look like you need to eat a banana. Shit. Probably got low potassium and shit. You might need to eat you a banana. It cut out right there. I heard it. How you doing, sweetheart? I see you. I can't say your name, but I see you though. I'm talking to you. I see you. Yep, there it goes again. It's going in and out. She ain't talking about shit. But did y'all see how she was sitting there talking about how Kalani would be so happy to have the baby, and how her and Kalani is going to have fun with the baby and stuff like that? Those kids are always hungry, but like, no, it shouldn't. Because then your kids have been untold. Then your kids have been done let everybody know that your ass and feed them, because they be coming here talking about I'm hungry. Jalen will most definitely come in here and let it be known that he's motherfucking, and Tristan will too. But your kids shouldn't have to do that if you already done prepared something for them, or you already have something set out for them to where they can come get it themselves if they're hungry. And I'm not talking about no damn snack either. I'm talking about food. That shit don't make no sense, y'all. That shit's crazy as hell. Yeah, that's lives lives that's glitchy like that. Some of them be glitchy and then some of them don't. I think they're really trying to be honest with y'all, I think they're really trying to crack down on people using other people's audio and people's stuff or whatever. So it's a possibility that they could even start striking people's channels or whatever because of it. They could. So you just have to be mindful of that. So sometimes that's why I only play audio or something. But yeah, that shit was distorted. It was even like that when I was playing Jasmine's live earlier. It sounded like that as well. I don't know why, but it did. It sure did. But y'all, like for real, I just came on here to talk to y'all because that's just what my beliefs are. I understand how y'all feel, and that's fine. Over here we agree to disagree, and that's cool or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, I done been on here for another Lord 2 hours. Damn, I could talk. Shit, I need to. It's time for me to go. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this stream. And I love everybody's opinions. Everybody's opinions is welcome. We are not arguing. We just basically have just, difference of opinion and we're just having a conversation. That's all I chalk it up to, nothing more than that. Okay. And I just want y'all to know that it's just me being real. But we shall see how this plays out. See, and we'll just go from there. Okay. I'll go and do some little research. And like I told you, I'm woman about my shit. If I feel like I was wrong or if I find that I was wrong, I am more than willing to come back and to apologize to you all about me being wrong about what I said. No, I'll stand on it. I will. But yeah. She never has dinner prepared, even though AJ doesn't get out of daycare until I don't know. Oh, I'll get what you're saying, Luell. Because she rather the fast route. Y'all didn't hear what she said. That bitch said she don't like to cook for nobody. She said she really, if she really preferred, she really would like it if she only had to cook for herself. Basically, she wish she didn't have to cook. But that bitch can't even cook. Damn. It used to be like she's self teaching herself with everything that she does and everything that she do. It's just sad. I hope they ban them from using filters, especially the ones that you call ugly. What you talking about? The ones that she be putting on her face, honey? Be filtered out? Hey, it is what it is. I mean, some people got to do what they do, honey. Majority of the world are wearing filters, especially if they're in the limelight. So if you ain't seen them out of the limelight in their real actual form, they look just like Olivia. No different. Hmm. Most definitely so. It'd be a lot of lighting and a lot of filters and shit like that to make people look what they look like. And then when you don't see them with them lights, that camera, and that action, honey, you be ready to take off running. You been think you done saw a monster. You been think you done saw Jasmine. And on that note, y'all, I'm out. Holla.